Are you experiencing hearing problems, like a whooshing sound in your ears, perhaps a humming sound, a ringing sound, or just in general a feeling that your ear is blocked and you might feel like your voice is echoing inside your ear when you're speaking to others, or having a really hard time hearing others? And then sometimes it might happen for 5 minutes, sometimes for a day or 2 days. These are hearing problems that happen to me often during pregnancy. I had no idea that it was actually linked to pregnancy hormones. So let me tell you all about it. And I hope I can help you if you're experiencing hearing problems as well. Hi, I'm Vicky Renz from Oh My Mama Body. Now, I had 7 pregnancies and went through and experienced quite a number of weird and wonderful pregnancy symptoms. I spent some days ages trawling through the internet and search engines trying to find answers to what was happening to me, and sometimes I would find really scary answers, sometimes I wouldn't get anywhere at all. And at the beginning, in my first pregnancies, I didn't even realise that I was experiencing symptoms that are common to pregnancies. It was only after like the 3rd time or the 4th time that I actually made the link between what I was experiencing back to being pregnant. Please remember, I am a mum. I'm telling you about my experiences and helping you out by giving you advice and tips from what I have learnt myself. I'm not a medical professional, so if you are experiencing problems, please definitely go and get checked out by a medical professional. The first time I had hearing problems, it was after I'd been swimming. And I just thought that water had gone into my ear, and you know that feeling when you've got water in your ear, it's kind of whooshing sound and you can't hear properly, but then maybe an hour or so later it will come pouring out. But it wasn't coming pouring out. And this feeling would stay with me for a few days at a time. I really did link it to swimming at the beginning, until it happened again when I hadn't been swimming. But I didn't know why it was happening. And I remember telling friends, "Oh, I'm really sorry, I can't hear you very properly today." And it would feel like my voice was like vibrating inside of my head. And it would whoosh, whoosh, whoosh with the sound of my heart beating as well. Then it happened again when I was pregnant again. And I thought, why is this happening every time I'm pregnant? It doesn't normally happen. And really, the tinnitus feeling of humming and buzzing, my ears would kind of have like a feeling like they were going offline for a few hours, taking a rest and like ringing like that or humming. And eventually it would just disappear and I'd feel okay again. Then another friend of mine, but during her pregnancy, she had a constant whooshing noise going on in her ears, so much so that she actually couldn't work anymore because she could not concentrate. It was so irritating in both ears, a whooshing noise, couldn't hear properly. For her, the doctors couldn't really explain it properly. They said, okay, you just need to rest and relax during your pregnancy, so you're signed off work. But actually making that big link back to pregnancy, it was at that point when I thought, okay, this is something that I need to have a look into because it happened to me. It didn't happen permanently, but I definitely had these symptoms when I was pregnant. Let me explain to you what is going on. So firstly, during pregnancy, our blood volume increases by up to 50%, 50. That's a huge amount more blood getting pumped around our bodies. And what could that possibly do? For starters, it could raise our blood pressure. So that's why it's always important to get it checked out by a doctor if you do have hearing problems, because you don't want high blood pressure in pregnancy. The second thing is that our blood vessels in our ears could be getting enlarged, which in turn could be affecting the fluid in the inner ear, in the cochlea, the one that helps us to hear, or be affecting nerve endings. We also take on a lot of water during pregnancy and get water retention, and water retention can also cause swelling, then inner swelling as well, and also have an effect on the fluid inside our cochlea. So the cochlea is the part inside the ears that sends the electric signals into our brains, and if it gets disrupted, so by nerve endings or swollen blood vessels or by water retention, then the signals are getting mixed up. They're not firing, they're misfiring, which in turn causes some weird sensations inside your head. Like I said, it could be a humming noise because it's overactive, things are going wrong. You get the whooshing noise because of the blood volume, extra blood getting pumped through your ears. It can affect you in slightly different ways, but that's the reason why you're going to be having maybe hearing problems every now and then. What can you do about it? To help with water retention, you can have a look at what you're taking in form of vitamins, nutrients and minerals. Really check that you are taking the recommended daily amount to get those levels topped up. That can also help with water retention. The next best thing you can do is to make relaxation exercises. You really need to calm down. It could be more irritated if you're getting stressed out about it, or if you are stressed currently, then that also causes tinnitus. So it's a really good idea to make sure you do some breathing exercises or perhaps yoga to really help you calm down. Another thing I always practice is meditation. Now, meditation really helps you to empty all the thoughts out of your mind, make things clear and focused. Even if it is just for 5 minutes, it will make a huge difference to your day. Plan it into your daily routine. What I find really helps, like nowadays you have apps on your phone, on your mobile phone, all about tinnitus. So just have a look in your app library, put in tinnitus, and there you'll find lots of different apps. You'll have to have a play around which one suits you the best. Basically they play white noise, background noises, some like beep, 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 which I can't stand, and others are just a low-level white noise, which then distracts you from concentrating on whatever humming or buzzing sound is going on in your ear at the time. I really hope my tips and advice have helped you today. Please don't feel alone if you do have hearing problems. Tell people in your environment, in your surroundings, that you are having problems currently. Normally it might just happen on one side, so turn your good ear to conversation so you can hear a bit better. But if you don't tell anybody, they're not going to know, and they might just wonder why you're not listening properly, or how do I know? But make sure you tell people about it. You don't need to tell them you're pregnant if it's not showing yet. Just say you're having ear problems at the moment, or hearing problems at the moment. Let me know what you've been experiencing. What kind of noises are you hearing in your ears? Enter in the comments below. Let's chat about it. Let's see if it's the same or completely different for lots of women. Sign up to my channel. I've got loads of tips and advice coming up about different pregnancy symptoms based on my experiences and what I've found out that can help other women out there without going crazy, trawling through the internet for hours on end. Here are the answers, clear and concise in one place. Thank you for listening today, and see you again soon. Bye.